Hey buddy, how's it going? Welcome to Sunday. So it's Sunday, and yeah, so I thought I might as well do some, not might as well, but get on and do some card pulls for the week ahead and see what might be coming up for a few of us. So I'm gonna do some all signs. If you want to get in on doing and getting your own singular or like what your own card pull for yourself specifically for you. I have let's see. Hey, Christy, how's it going? I have this going on here. Here are my links right there to donate to get your card pulls. I have my 4 card reading package right now as well going on as well. My full card reading. Just send those in there right there. All right. I'm going to set up real quick. If you want to get on the list to get your own card pull, let me know. I'm going to set up like my candle, sage, Palo Santo, all that good stuff. All right. Do 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 do. First, let me light the candle. When you light your candle, always make sure you take off that first little burned off part so the flame doesn't go all crazy. And it helps the candle burn evenly. How did I learn that? Read the side of the candle label. All right. Thank you, Tracy. Totally receiving that. And so I don't have to light the sage and Palo Santo over and over again. I like to burn like a little coal and get that going, because then I could just place it on and off, the Palo Santo or the sage on and off whenever I need more. Little add a magic secrets. I want on the list and the card pull today an intense day with the new moon tonight vibrations. Today is a beautiful day to have some new moon activation. I had no idea that today was the new moon. There was just a call, an intuitive pull to do some card pulls today. So this is great. So new moon activations, put that in the... I should put that in the comments, huh? Or in the title. Let's see, how do I... There we go. Just changing things around. All right, gonna shuffle in. I got my Sage and my Palo Santo going in right now too. That must have been my call to want to do some card pulls today. Was that it was the new moon? Like, you know how you're feeling some like some vibrations and activations and downloads. Totally feeling the same thing. Alrighty, let's get started. What deck am I gonna be using today? What deck do I want to start off with? I'm gonna do the Light Seer Tarot today. It's been I'm actually really loving the Light Seer Tarot right now. Yep, that's for me. Alrighty, put those in, and then there we go. Put those in right there. And what are we gonna do for Oracle cards today? Let's do the Archetype deck. Alrighty, let's see. Christy Marie, sorry. Christy Marie, you're gonna be up first, and then I'm gonna go on to the signs. What does the new moon have for you? What are you bringing on? What are you supposed to be creating? What's coming for you in the week ahead? Alright, cool. Alright, Christy, you're up, right? Right now, my timer says 10:25. When my timer says 10:35, I'm going to stop cutting the deck over and over again. And I'm going to pull the first card off the top. And that card is going to be for you, right? Boop, there it is. Alright, I'm going to get some... there we go. You got how you're gonna handle it and your remedy right there for you, okay? For your one card pull. Alrighty, Chrissy, let's see what's going on. Boop. We have the Fool right here. Christy, we might be experiencing new things or reluctant to experience these new things or take on these new things that are coming on. Feeling weird about gating on judgment, but really like we are having this block about receiving judgment on what we're doing. The Fool card is kind of like getting lost in what we do, having this joy about what we do when it's right side up. But when it's in reverse, we are having reservations, or we're holding ourselves back, or we are worried or of judgment of onlookers in that sense. And so we are going through either new phases right now that are new for us, and we're worried about the way it's going to look towards others. And so we kind of like not have this embarrassment, but just kind of like fret or unease about what other people are going to think about how we're handling ourselves now. Okay. Let's see what we're doing right here. We have arrows. All right, so here we go. The way we're gonna handle it is we got to remember how we speak, right? We have these beautiful lips with this diamond in it, right? So that's gonna be like the way you speak about your experience is all that matters. Speaking with that truth, speaking with this efficiency or efficacy, like that it's with meaning for it matters. Like you don't have to explain in depths and details and whatnot, as long as you are connecting with the reason of what you're experiencing and what you're learning and what you're connecting with. That's kind of like all that matters for it all. So that's kind of, keep in mind that that's the way it's recommending for you to come at it, or how you're going to learn to come at it, is by knowing and understanding these experiences in such the beautiful way that they were meant for you, and the lesson that they held, and like on how beautiful the experience is, as hard as it might be at the moment. Okay. Let's see what the remedy is right here. The mountain. All right, so with the mountain, this comes in with explaining that this is the journey, this is the pathway, this is all about the journey within inside. Yes, the mountain goes on the top. Excuse me. The mountain is the journey through the top, but also it's about that journey. It's the journey of like going up the highs, and then also finally the lows of the parts of it. But really, it's all about the journey and what you learn for yourself on the inside. So this is connecting with that. Like your remedy is understanding that it was all about your journey for the beginning, like what you learned on the inside, the journey within you, what's going on within you, and how you're taking it and understanding it and receiving it. Right. So, boop. There we go, right there, the mountain. And even actually taking time to be within the mountain, to be within that fire of creation, to really know what's within you and what you're made of, when you discover that inward peace, that inward destination, not necessarily the peak of the mountain, but that inward destination. Let me know if it's glitchy, guys. Or Christy Marie, let me know how that goes. I'm gonna go get my coffee real quick. I forgot it. My mouth's getting dry already. Got my coffee. Yay! I'm happy now. Okay, let's see what's going on, the way I look when I come back. One on the list. Thank you. Sending you appreciation. Thank you, Christy. And so that's for you, Christy. That's where we're at. All right, cool. All right. Next up, we're going to go into the signs now. All right. We're going to be doing all signs pulls for the new moon. So, Christy, that's what you're going to be bringing in accordance with the new moon, like the things that you want to focus on, the things that you want to bring in. Don't be shy of that. Like, embrace those things. You might be feeling reluctant, or these like things or these downloads that you're supposed to be doing now. Like, really, I'm supposed to be doing that? Yeah, you're supposed to be doing that. So think of it like that coming in. these new codes and whatnot. Okay. Okay. All right, let me just shuffle out of that. All right, we're gonna bring in the signs right now. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Okay. I had another deck of cards. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, let's see who we're going to be talking about next. Right there, bam. Let's see who that's going to be about. And then we're going to stick with Light Tarot. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty. That's your remedy. This is what's going to be going on. This is you, what's going on, and how you're going to handle it. Okay, what's going on? How are you going to handle it? Who we're talking about? All right. We got the moon card. Ooh, especially for the new moon. That's cool. The new moon. All right, so we're going to pay attention to instincts, duality, something that we know that's been within us, something that only comes out every once in a while, or when something gets activated, like an instinct that gets initiated by senses or smells, like we get an unease of what's going on. The moon is coming in as like you're paying attention to this, if there's an underlying matter, like what is your underlying matter when you're affected by this next thing that's going to come up that's going to distinguish what's going on. But for the new moon, for whoever we're talking about, what's going on is like very cool. Thanks. So what's going to be going on is this distinction or this duality, or knowing that the difference, that even though you have this logic of what you're supposed to be doing on, there's this instinct that tells you differently, and there's an underlying thing that we need to go into to really understand what the instinct and why it's initiating us to listen to the instinct more than what the logic is telling us. So let's see what this is. We're talking about, ooh, Virgo. We are talking about Virgo right now. So Virgo, you might be going through this, especially with the new moon approaching you. So yeah, this is about you. Let's see what this is talking about and going along with. The box, feeling contained in isolation, not even solitude. We might be just needing to go into this like within ourselves for right now. Okay, like not build walls or barriers, but just like be careful on how we let people come into us right now. Keep it really for us, like in this creation part, like what we're asking for and manifesting, and even in this curating, like it's curing right now. The thoughts or the way you're thinking right now is curating for this. So let yourself be in this for the next few days on trying to understand, like, what are my instincts really trying to tell me? What are they bringing forward? Like, how am I going to get through this? Let's see what we're talking about right here. I want to know what we're talking about. Your alignment, the way you're thinking of yourself, like your next phase, the next evolution, the next way you're going about things. Like, this is about your ascension and the way. See, when I say ascension, it's totally different. I mean, like, it's about you going to this next level of where you're at. So you might just need to go into this isolation. Not isolate, this solitude, to really distinguish my instincts and logic and go into this thing, like this underlying understanding of where you're at. right? To go to this next level. This next level is not necessarily somewhere where you thought you were going to be going. That's why it's instinctual to get there, or instinctual pull to get you to this like next level. It's about being in alignment other than what other people or what logic is trying to tell you. Right? And that's Virgo. Okay, let's go into next. Who are we talking about next? Let's go into it. Cancer. Alrighty. Cancer. Feeling kind of empty, Cancer. We're waiting for, and this is actually referring to you because this is water signs right here, Four of Cups. Not really connected, feeling kind of really melancholy to what we are wanting for ourselves, what we are thinking we should be getting for ourselves. It's just we're feeling a little bit underwhelmed. It's not necessarily our emotions, it's just the effects of what's going on in our world, but it's really like your impact. Like, what are you doing to have the stimulation of the emotions that you want to feel? You're just noticing that there's like really nothing going on for you right now. Like, what do I want to do? And the reason why there's nothing going on is because you just don't want to have any effect. No matter what anybody hands you or what anybody tries to give you, to kind of like spark your interest in something or try to spark something within you, it's just not enough. And that's going to be that way because Cancer, it's not up to anybody else to kind of spark this interest or spark this light up in you. It's really up to you to really figure that one out for yourself and really get that going and ignited and shared. Like, notice how there's this color like being like on this side and really just whatever on this side, and then up here it's somebody handing it to you, right? And you are looking away from it. So it's like not it's not what anybody can give for you or get you or share with you. It's really if you choose to see it or not. And that's where it's at. It's your responsibility right now, Cancer. And we're gonna stick with the light tarot to go with clarity card next. 1, 2, 3. How are they gonna handle this? What's going forward? 1, 2, 3. The world. All right, you got to realize your part in everything right here. Like, you know, take like not see how there's like kind of like chips or like these talismans right here. You kind of got to figure out like what you are and not anybody else. Nobody, and that's why when anybody tries to tell you, oh, you're beautiful or you're smart or you're intelligent or you got it going on or no, it's great, like you're freaking doing awesome. That's why it doesn't feel good, or that's why it doesn't feel right, because no matter what anybody tells you, it needs to be you that does it. It needs to be you that understands it. It needs to be you that gets it, right? It needs to be you that is able to tell yourself that. So in this world card, it's like, how do you see yourself? This is coming into like showing you like, how do you want to see yourself? What ways do you want to see your creational efforts? What ways do you want to be known as? Not that it matters what other people's opinions are or how other people see you. It's about what you are putting out there to the world. That's why what anybody else tells you in this phase doesn't really matter. Okay, Cancer? So we got to get to like really understanding the parts of us that make sense and why we are the way we are and why we are a blessing to this in this sense. Because no matter what anybody else tells us, it's not gonna hit. It's not gonna be there. Right? Bam. Let's see who we're talking about next. Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio, let's see what's going on, Scorpio. More. 4 of Wands. No, 2 of Wands. All right. We made the choice, but we're not doing it. So Two of Wands comes in as like ways of opportunity, of exploration, of going forward, taking in this urgency to go and do these things, right? But with it in reverse, it's like we're still just looking at it and not taking action on it. Okay, so notice how she is looking out the window, but she has the wand in her hand ready to take action. The wands is about opportunity, passion, going forward, the initial starts of creation. So, and notice how there's the world and the fire truck. So we're going to go into with emergency and travel, or emergency and an effect, right? But we know what we want to do. We know we have a passion for it. We know how it's going to affect things, and we have that drive to do it, but we're kind of like procrastinating now. We're just looking at it. We're looking at the effects of it. We're looking at how it could happen. And we're kind of getting lost in that how hole. We're getting lost in the how hole. And we're getting lost in the ways of how we're going to make this effective to the world. How we're going to make this effective to the people that we care about. How is this going to be effective to like what we want to show to the world in that sense? Okay. Let's go into your remedy. La, 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 la. 1, 2, 3. We still have our temptations that we haven't dealt with. The devil comes out in reverse, and the things why we're just looking out, or we have this procrastination or offset that we're just seeing it, is there could be a thing of why of us not feeling worthy enough to do it. We might still have things that we are still haven't really dealt with, that we are still tied up with, that if we try, we might be seen for those things that we're still tied up with, and not necessarily for our efforts of what we're trying to do. Hence this other one that's over there that still is there and present, but not really like being dealt with. Okay, so the devil comes in reverse, and the wands of like why we're hesitant, still looking at this objective that we know we got the green light to do, but the devil is coming in is like why it's being stopped, because we still have these hangups, or we still have these tethers or ties that are limiting beliefs that are saying that you can't do this, or somebody might have some tea on us, but going public about what we want to do that might like throw us off track. Okay. Let's take into some remedy for you. All right. 1, 2, 3. 3 of Swords. All right. This is actually having to do with some of your relationships, of who has the temptation going on for you. 3 of Swords, or where the temptations or the tethers are being tied to. Notice these other ties around the heart, and then these ties over here with the devil. So there's these temptations or these locks in that is keeping you from taking these opportunities where you're just being able to look at it, or taking these starts in what you really want to do. The ties to either family, friends, or an intimate relationship is actually what's keeping you locked in, or it could be a connection of all 3. Something that you really want to break free from, Scorpio, but there's these ties that are keeping you from being able to do that. Whatever the temptations are, like what it is, it's these ties, it's these roots that go deeper than what is there to on the surface level. Okay, you might just be feeling it, but it goes deeper into the origins of it. All right, that's some digging on your part. Bringing into awareness, this is what we're uncovering during the new moon. These readings are aligned for that. Okay. Scorpio just got done. I already did Virgo and Cancer as well, okay? Next up is going to be Aquarius. One more. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. That one feels good. Bam. 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. What are you making? You're kind of like at this slow down moment right now as Aquarius. you are like at this slow or stagnant thing. Maybe not stagnant, but like kind of like there's red light, green light, and then there's yellow light. Okay, so we're going very slow right now. This is what is popping in my mind. Like, oh yeah, it's macrame, Adam. No, well, I'm looking at the colors. Like it's red, yellow. I mean, it's yellow, red, and green. So, but the yellow is the one that's kind of like lit up the most. And so, and they're both weaving stuff. And we're taking a look at one of the things that is being weaved. Wait, let me take a look at this. Yep. So, wow, that's interesting. That's a very interesting card. Take a look at that. There's a green thread going to the green light from the guy that's holding it to the bottom, and then there's a yellow thread going up to a red thread going up from the girl that's actually weaving this, knitting into the red light, and there's nothing in the yellow light. There's 3 acts of creation going on right now. 3 of Pentacles. So Aquarius, this goes into like you're either being distracted and not really knowing what's going on, or you are have these things going on for you, like these creational projects going on. Whether it be like one being a man that's going on that you're having to take care of, Aquarius, one of work that you're actually working on, and then one that's not being worked on is actually what you really want to create, what you really want to do. Ooh, this is good. So here we go. We have the man going in the green light. It's done. It's created. Okay, you got the relationship. I'm feeling like this is a better relationship. Okay. And then we have like this red one with the work, right? Like even if like that's what you're working on, the work is the one that actually like stops you because it's work. It's not your passion. It's not something that would be like there for you. Okay. And then we have the white one. The white one is going up to actually the foundation of what the other ones are laid upon. And there's nothing connected to that. There's no creator to it. There's nobody that's taking charge of what the foundation is being created at this moment. Aquarius. So it's going to, what does this mean? Like, what is this trying to get your attention on? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we're gonna do that. So we have Ace of Wands and we have the Empress. And the Empress is about creation. It's about what we want to do, birthing into nurturing energies. Especially we got the moon up here too, calling into the feminine energies. And then we got this looking like it was, oh my God. You might have an opportunity of getting pregnant, or something happened about being pregnant. That's why the stop of nothing being created right here is happening. This is, I need to. This might be either birthing into something that you really want to create, Aquarius, or this might be really about birthing like a pregnancy, really like something that's going on of why you might having this block at work. You can't focus on work right now because you know that there's a creational thing going on. And Ace of Wands is like it's something that you're not sure of if it's happening or not. Maybe, wow, maybe if you want it or not. You're indecisive on if you want this right now or not. Okay, like that's wow. Wow. You might be pregnant. That's just what popped into my mind right now. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. Doesn't know yet. Wow, okay. Interesting. All right, Aquarius, that's you. Just saying, just putting it out there. Bam. Let's see who else is next. Aries. I'm gonna do it a little bit more quicker. Not spend so much time on them. I think yeah. Aries, here we go. Alright, spiraling into Ace of Swords, into our thoughts. We're still going into it. We're still going into our thoughts, letting like the simplest effect. The first thought, we let it spiral down. We need to kind of like not let that happen for us, Aries. The first thought is not always the first thought should not always be heavy enough to trip the trapdoor that leads us into this spiral of a staircase. Okay, that's what the Ace of Swords is, like our first thought, and in reverse, it's this thing about our first thought that we have on something is always like heavy enough to trip the trapdoor of the spiral staircase that we go down. Okay, let's see how the new moon is going to help affect this for you. What it's suggesting for you. 1, 2, 3. The Hermit. Okay, so this new moon, don't stay by yourself. Stay vocal, go crazy. You know, this is telling you like inviting you, like, why are you still staying secluded? So it's gonna ask you, why are you still staying secluded? It's time to come out. So I'm gonna choose to tell you it's time to come out instead of just asking you, why are you still just choosing to stay secluded? So instead of secluded or in solitude, I'm going to ask you, like, see what you learned in solitude, see what you gained in solitude, and see how you could use that to go out more. Put yourself in the limelight, or in this light, or in this illumination of what you're learning in the most positive form. Hey, what's up, Susan? How's it going? So with this Aries, like the first thought, don't let it always be the trap door to get you into spiraling about your thoughts. Okay, because that's going to keep you from being extroverted or being out there or going out there more. The Hermit comes in is because it's in reverse, and it's telling you it's time not to do that anymore. It's okay to give that up now. Don't be the Hermit. Find out why you're still being the Hermit when you have these amazing things to share with people now. Okay? So that's for you, Aries. They come out of being the Hermit. That's basically what that is, Aries. Hey, Susan, let me know if you want to get on the list, okay? I got some donations to get on the list, okay? Boop. I also have my full card readings available, Susan, and then I also have a package deal right now where I do 4 full card reads for $222. And you could have those readings or split them up, gift them to people, however you want to do it. All right. Good, thanks. Hope for you. Oh, I'm doing good, Susan. It's going awesome. All right, so we're going to go into who's next. That one. Bam. Leo is next. All right, Leo, what do we got for you? Leo, here we go, right at the top. Justice. Ooh, that's beautiful. Justice comes in reverse. What's going on? Why are we are either feeling treated unfairly, or we need to see or understand what's going on in this unbalanced or imbalanced feeling. We might be feeling just not quite right about our current situation of where we're at. It's more of a feeling of feeling unfairly or treated unfairly right now. Let's go into what this is talking about. What are we unbalanced about? 1, 2, 3. It's an imbalance that you are aware of, and I'm wondering why you're not doing it about. Wondering why you're not doing anything about it. This unbalance about your emotions, or you know what your true emotions are about this. But you're not doing anything about it. So we have the moon coming in. It's not part of you to do this. we have the moon coming in right here in this one, right? So we have the moon, and so the moon is like it's bringing in this duality. See how there's two different people right here, and there's two different wolves. We're seeing this. We're like, this injustice is bringing out this, like, all right, you guys don't want to do it the logical way. All right, cool. You want to bring out the beast in me. You want to bring out the savageness in me. You want me to bring out the way that I would deal with it, and not the logical way or the way society wants me to deal with it. So Leo, what I'm gonna bring into you, and what this suggests right now, is you handle this, whatever you're going through, Leo, the way that you want to go through it. What's it about? We have Page of Swords. So even though it's really nothing big to think about, or like it's something that Page of Swords comes in as like, you know a lot about this, and so when somebody new or somebody fresh tries to come at you in this way, you like to be that, no, this is what it's really like. This is how it's really going to be. This is why it's going to be that way, because it's more of a truthful manner, and you don't like to deal with ignorant people. So in this sense of why this feels imbalanced, or this imbalance is because you're dealing with a bunch of ignorant people right now about a certain situation. Okay, so this could be your thing of like how you deal with it. Like, it's like this ignorance in people is what sparks this animosity or animal instinct in you to deal with them in this, like, lack of a better word, cutthroat way, where you just like to cut people down to their size, right? And so that's what's going on with you, Leo. And it's not you. This is something that you are really good at keeping your composure, right? You're really good at keeping your composure, but when people come at this really like ignorant way about certain situations for you, you like to just in on it. Okay, that's you, Leo. That's what's going to be coming up in this new moon for you, is dealing with a lot of ignorant people. Don't be afraid to go all nature on them. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's see who's next. All right, we got Pisces. Pisces, let's see what you're coming up with on the new moon. Ooh, all right. Pisces, you're going to be coming up with an understanding of what's really tying you down, what's really keeping you stagnant, what's really keeping you still, what's really keeping you in some heart pains and stagnation, Pisces. Things are going to come out in the clear, because you're going to see how things have been done in the dark with the new moon. Like in this new moon, it's like things are starting to come up or arise. We're starting to see how some of the tethers or attachments that we have in our life right now aren't essentially good for us or healthy for us. We are seeing, the no good deed goes unpunished kind of scenario going on with the way we are connected with some people in our families, some people in our friendships, and some people in our intimacies, right? So Pisces, this is what you are going to be going through. Let's see how you're going to handle it, or what new moon has for the lesson for you. 1, 2. 6 of Cups. So you're going to really, new moon is going to really ask you, or I want to ask you to go really deep into meditation and journaling, and really going back to when things started, seeing when all these emotions happened with these certain people. Like, when did the betrayal start? When did the lies start? When were the moments that you knew you could stop trusting these people? Because we gotta kind of like give ourselves evidence that this is not a new thing, or these feelings aren't exactly new. And when we realize, like, oh no, I do have this, I did acknowledge it, but I was just choosing not to see it, there's a bit of a forgiveness that we could give ourselves about that. Okay. And it's not like, it's not bad. It's like when we learn the lesson of it, we have this forgiveness of it. We could let go of the grief, we could let go of that sorrow, because we see the lesson that was tied in it. So I'm going to encourage you or ask you to go back to the beginning. Okay. That's all, because that I would go into more than what do you mean by the beginning. Let's see who's next. What's up, Garden Gal? Oh my god, it's been a while. It's been a while, Garden Gal. How have you been? All right, we're going to be talking about Capricorn. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what's going on, Capricorn. Ooh. We are stubborn right now. We are not wanting to do anything in this new moon phase for this next week. I go along with it. Don't do anything. Don't create anything. Don't start anything. Just chill out, munch on the grass, graze, do as little as you want to, because there's nothing really about, not nothing, but there's a feeling about not wanting to do anything right now and just follow it. Maybe you're exhausted, maybe you're tired, maybe this is just kind of like a pause phase for you, but this is something where I think you feel like, I think you need to go into a not, I think, a little bit. Maybe this is the beginning of hibernation for you, or getting ready to see what you want to get ready for the winter at kind of thing. But there is a feeling for this of Ace of Pentacles in reverse is like not to start anything, not to cultivate anything, just chill. Okay, what chill about what? Chill in what area? What dynamic? What is this talking about? 1, 2, 3. Injustice as well. Chill. Chill about having to make a choice. Chill about having to make decisions or take action on anything or being decisive. Just chill out. Just relax. Don't make any choices in this next. This is exactly what it means. Just chill out. Be in observation of what's going on around you, but also just chill out. Don't make any choices or decisions on anything. You're good and not having to make anything right now. It's just, you're awesome. Okay. This is really just like a pause. Stay in a pause. Recuperate. Get some of your energy back. There's going to be things going on that are going to draw your attention to make a choice on. So, you know what? I really don't want to deal with that right now. I don't have to deal with that. I came in right before you did my sign. So really, it's like, just chill out. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to take action on anything right now, because if you did, it would be not in the, if you did, it wouldn't have the right things that you needed to know to make that choice anyways. Okay, so right now in this new moon phase, just don't make any choices or things to do that. I'm good. Hope it's been good. It's been going well. So that's for that right there. All right, you're done. All right, let's see. We got 4 more left, going through this deck of zodiac signs that I have. There we go. Gemini. Ooh, I'm dating a Gemini. Ooh. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, bam. Ace of Wands. Spark of inspiration, spark of knowing, spark of like fire and passion and creation. So this is the beginning, and we know it. We have these like inner mind, or like third eye knowing of being ignited in this passion and feeling like, and it's a beginning passion. It's like even a new passion that we haven't even felt before yet. So let it be cultivated, not in your chest or in your mind or in your thoughts, but really like What's my highest knowing of this passion? What's my highest knowing of this feeling? What's my highest knowing of this expression that I want to feel? So Gemini, you're going to be going through this like this heightened awareness of passion and connection right now, which I think is amazing and beautiful for you. So yeah, like let's feel that. Let's see what's going on. What is this passion connection about? What are you having this inner knowing, higher knowing about, Gemini? Let's see. Seven of Cups, making choices and decisions. Things that we didn't know how we wanted to do it or how we wanted to process it. We are being like letting ourselves intuitively be guided through this. So this like having this passion and creation, knowing that your passion is what's going to guide you, is this new realization for you, Gemini, because you were so indecisive in not making choices of these emotions that you were feeling because there was a lot of blockages. So in what you're having this inner knowing of guidance is about is this understanding now of why you were blocked in these areas. So these are going to be uncovered. These are going to be revealed as you are being intuitively guided forward, Gemini. So this light going through the darkness of there being no moon, right? Think of like that. That's going to like help guide you through these new feelings or understandings of what you were blocked by before. Okay. Bam. Next up, let's see which one we're doing next. Bam. Taurus. All right. 1, 2, 3. Taurus. Let's see what you're doing, Taurus. Page of Wands. Yes, it's like come all together. We like know it. Like, oh, we like hit the journey. We've gone through 1 through 10, and now we're like, yes, I know what to do. I've been given this duty. I've been given this job, and I'm gonna make the fucking best out of it. There's this full knowing of this amazement that you have about this job that you've been given, this opportunity that you've been given, and you're about fucking yes. It's about time I've been given this. It's about time that I've had this knowing that I could do this, and realizing that this is all for you at this moment, at this time, and even in a God-given way for you. Okay, so Taurus, this is all like amazing. This new realization of these new thoughts that is happening in new moon. You were illuminated right now. I love this feeling for you right now. Bam. What are we talking about? Oop. Yep. Because we are out of this phase. We realize these moments of like why we were in like stop and go, like stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. Now, the understanding of that has come in. We have this like thing where we were like, yep, we took this in and we read it. We were like, you need to take a look at this. So you really took it and you looked at it and you really realized what was keeping you from seeing when it was a green light to go. So now you're in this green light motion, ready to hit forward. Because at this moment right now, we are in this understanding. We are looking at it and seeing and trying to not squeeze it, but really trying to hold it and see how much there is to learn from this experience. Like, what does God really have for me in this experience right now? Okay, so that's what's going on right now with that 3 of Pentacles in reverse. But other than that, Taurus, you're good, girl. Or dude. All right. 2 left. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see if I can get this done before the hour. And bam. Sag. Let's go, Sag. Let's see what you got. All right. 1, 2, 3. Bam. 2 of Cups. All right. We might need to like really see what our own emotions are. Okay, in this night we have this in reverse. Really, like if it was right for it was right. If it was right side up, it would be like, oh, see what you guys are both creating together. But in reverse, it's seeing what you need to create for yourself first right now in this new moon phase, Sagittarius. See what you could create for yourself and what's going on for you right now. If you're feeling a little drawback, it could be that drawback of the arrow before it gets shot. But it does feel a little heavy or one-sided in the moment right now. And that's why you need to pull back a little bit and see what's yours. There is a feeling of it being a little heavy and one-sided, so you need to draw back a little bit and see what's yours. Yep, there is star. So really, really, we might be feeling dimming or really even tied down a bit to the scenario that's going on. Really see what's yours, see what you're connected to, seeing like how you could get reignited. Because if this is about your relationship, like because it's being one-sided, it's dimming you. So you need to see what's yours so you could get reignited for the both of you. Alrighty, Sag, that's for you. And last but not least, oh, Libra, it's me. Libra season, Libra. Let's go into it. Let's do one more shuffle. What do we got for Libra? Right here at the top. Bam. The Magician in reverse. You're doubting your magic, Libra. You're doubting it. You're doubting it. It's coming in a way. Even this one popped out too. You're doubting in your creation of what you could do. Dude, you need to know that you can create it. It's just you're doubting why and how you can create it. Just put your hand over it. Just start it. Just know that it's in you. Close your eyes and just start. There's this stalling in this magic for you, Adam. You need to know that this is for you right now. You're stopping yourself. You're stalling. Why are you stalling? There's this whole creational thing that you just need to just place your hand over. It's as easy as just doing the smallest thing, dude. What's next? What's coming up? 10 of Pentacles. You need to do it. This is what's going to be created. Like, this is like full on, like, why you need to do it. Like the tree of life is right there. This all is for you and of you and within you, like to create this happiness, this harmony. This is the end result that you want to see, and you know why you're doing it. So stop stalling. This is what's awaiting you, and you know it. And that's for me. Alrighty, guys. That's it. I'm gonna end it right there. So if you guys wanted to get on a personal session with me or get your full card readings, there is the link right there to get on and to make that session. If you guys loved your readings and you want to send a nice little thank you, there's the links right there to do that. All right. So you guys have a beautiful, bright and shiny day, and you guys hopefully have a great new moon season and are connected to some of the messages that came through. Even it goes for your star sign, rising sign, moon sign, all those different other signs that there is. Definitely. But thank you guys so much for being here, and if all the good stuff. You guys have a beautiful, bright, shiny day, and if you can't have one, be the reason why somebody else can. All right, bye guys.